Well, it's Barb coming from a craft studio. I wanted to do a little comparison of the Totally-Tiffany carts. She has 4 versions, and I happen to have one, at least one of each. The first one is this one. It was originally sold with no apron. Now, I had to add an apron onto it later. It had the 3 baskets. It's a little smaller, and the framework is also smaller. Like the desk made items, these will fit in the top shelf of all the carts but version 1. This one, it just is the baskets are just a little too small. It will not fit in there. So I use this one down in my kitchen for my spices. I just made some little cardstock baskets to keep them from shifting too much. It works well for those. Originally, I had them in a different one with the desk made item in there, but when I wanted to put it underneath my table, and it would not fit under the table with the desk made items, so I did it this way. And then version 2, there weren't a whole lot of changes. One thing I don't know, you probably can't see on here, is the wheels. The wheels got a lot sturdier from version 2 to version 3. I can lift that up. See the wheels on this one? Version 1 and 2. And this one, you can notice if you put these two side by side, they're very similar too. The main difference is the basket. They rounded the corners a little bit more and made them just slightly bigger. Like these ones, I cannot slide in here. They're not interchangeable with it. So this one is for version 2 basket, and this one I use for my sewing stuff. Version 3, I'll leave this one here if I can. That one actually has the tabletop for me because I got it on HSN in April. And this one, you can see how much the thickness of this has changed. I think you can see that on camera. The other thing they did was they really did an upgrade to the wheels. I don't think I can lift this one, but the wheels have really gotten a lot sturdier. Let's see if I can get it a little bit further, or tilt this down. There, you can kind of see the wheels there. The wheels have really gotten a lot sturdier, and they put a lock on them so that you can lock them in place. So now, to the naked eye, there's not much difference between 3 and 4. But when you have them in person and see and compare them, this one, just version 4, the current version, it's only available I think on HSN in the 2-pack. I went with the gray apron on this one. They also have a black cart with a black apron with leopard print on it. That was special just for HSN. This one feels a lot sturdier than this one. And there were a few minor issues when I put this together with things lining up exactly. I mean, not enough that I wouldn't have bought it again, but they were there, and I could see why some people thought, ew, this isn't, but once I had it together, it was fine. But this one, I really noticed. This one, even on my uneven floors, did not wobble. This version. So they've really improved it. They said that this one is made in the same factory as the Gemini by Crafter's Companion. So I eventually want to get a couple extra tabletops just to have. I'm not sure if it would go on this one because of what's in the top, but I could put it probably on my planner cart. or I might want one on. I have another one like this that I'm using for my different machines for the die cutting, and I wouldn't mind having one on that so that I could just pull the machine up to that top shelf and just use it right there. But I just wanted to do a little comparison so you can kind of, like I said, if you put 1 and 2 next to each other, you can't see the differences, though the big one between 1 and 2 is that the baskets are a different size and these won't fit here. Now, the current version, and I'm not using any of those on these, comes with a tray, 1 tray and 2 baskets. And right now I have both of these fitted with all baskets. There is one that's just a flat tray that you can use in that place, but I have all my trays on a different cart. I don't know if I can reach that. I don't think I can. But there is just like a shelf rather than a basket that you can use in any of the 3 locations because they're interchangeable. But I just wanted to hop on and show you what the differences were, and there really is a world of difference from version 1 to version 4. You can see it even stands a little bit taller, not a lot, but a little bit. I think it's a little taller, slightly wider, because these, no, that one has a basket. These baskets won't fit in the slots of this one. So, but you can see just how much wider the metal construction has gotten. You also can't fit the apron. That's another thing that changed, which I should show you, the apron. This one, the pencil slots were going vertical, whereas they put them horizontal on the new one. Other than that, let's see, there's that side. There's some slight changes in the pockets. I do like this one with the nice deep pocket, I have to say that. But, and the other thing they changed was the back pocket. This one had 3 pockets right on my chopping boards in it for my kitchen, and this one just has 1 big one. I kind of like the 3 pockets better than the 1 big one, but that's just me. I'm sure there's some people that love it that it just has 1. The only thing I always thought they did wrong was, see, this one drops all the way to the bottom, so it's the deepest. You can put the longest stuff in it. I always thought it should have been in the back, because this one doesn't fall down as far, which with these isn't an issue, but with these it is. I wish the deepest one had been in the back so that these could have had a little more support. So they made some changes to the apron. I know they said they had a request to change those so that the tools, you could put your tools in and pull them out like this rather than having to pull them out. So there was a few changes in the apron. The apron, I think the current version apron will fit any of the carts, but the other version of the apron will only fit versions 1 and 2. This one with the wider, 3 and 4 have the wider metal, so the old style apron will not fit on them. I know, because I was going to, I happen to have a couple of the colors, and I was just going to, instead of switching the carts, switch the apron so that I could have one of each color upstairs, but I couldn't do it because the apron this apron not fitting the new carts, so I ended up just moving the black apron downstairs, because one of my paper carts, while the apron's different, it has the black, because I kind of wanted one of each color in my craft room. But you really can see the difference, especially when you compare either 1 or 2 to 3 or 4. So, that's my look at all 4 versions of the Totally Tiffany Cart. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.